Sagittarius, Sag. So many cool nicknames for you. It's freaking go time. I'm really resisting the urge to do a Tom Brady Hertz commercial. Think it's Hertz. Let's go. Okay, I did it, so that doesn't really count as resisting. I never said I was good at resisting. Fire. Look. This is the last series of signs to do. And every single sign, and I've had confirmations of this throughout the week, every single sign is being asked to look at the fire in themselves. Some signs in different ways than others, different doses for different people, for different groups, but fire nonetheless. And that includes you. That includes actual fire signs. Yes, you're born with fire. Yeah, you got it, but you got a whole bunch of other mess in your charts too. So some of the stuff, if you have a lot of water, if you have a lot of air, earth, can sometimes drown out the fire. So I'm talking to you too. This is, I don't know what the hell planet transition this is even connected to. I'm gonna say with none. I don't know of any, but I'm telling you, something is being called to ignite fire. Or we can see what this reading says, and I could just be full of shit and it tells you to earth it up. We're gonna have to see. So, what's up? I'm Sarah. This is SG Tarot. A little under 2 minutes that I remember to introduce myself. That's fine. And I'm back at y'all as promised. Bring in tarot card readings twice a month now. Not abandoning y'all after one series like I did 1.5 years ago. That's past Sarah. She's gone. New Sarah is all about consistency. So we are going to do a simple spread. This is a general reading for first half of February 2022. I like simple, I like fewer cards. I feel like when there are patterns that actually show up in the fewer cards, it feels more significant. For me personally, I might change my mind, but this is what we're gonna do this series. So happy y'all are here. Whew, Sag, what is going on with y'all? All right, we're ready. Let's do this. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. The hell? What's the energy at the bottom of the deck? 3 of Cups in reverse. This is very interesting. Duels. I told you this was general, but the energy, and no other sign has had this. I think Scorpio had it at the end as an end result, as in like a finite, very long-term ending. But you have love, partnership, union. Something's brewing. Something's new, alive, and it definitely feels like love energy. This could be a partnership. This could be along with work. This could be something with a family member. This could be even something with a pet, if that's the love. But there's some sort of divine unity that's surrounding you. The blocker's interesting. This could be a Capricorn. Devil in reverse. I mean, devil, when I see the devil in reverse, that's good news to me. Untying boundaries, releasing codependency, releasing old patterns that didn't serve you anymore, releasing things that were really toxic, even things that you're so connected to. Like, there's a reason why, like, you sell your soul to the devil, why that's a really common term. Like, your soul feels connected to some of these things that you're doing that are actually a hindrance to your expansion. I'm really curious. We're going to clarify, but I'm really curious to see what this devil in reverse is for the challenge or blocker. Maybe are you scared? This is a new thing and you're scared? Like, you're realizing, you're feeling the undoing, and this is very new. Spirit's advice too, like, this is all, I'm seeing like juggling balance. Not balance, like, it's more about partnership, duality, two like distinctive entities. Advice from Spirit, justice. Embrace it, seek it, expect it. We're going to clarify on that too. These are like wildly different energies. And then outcome, seven of swords. So as a fire sign, I just did this whole thing about everyone having fire, and you have 0 fire on here. I'm almost wondering, because you have the 3 of Cups in reverse as these underlying energies and justice, I'm almost wondering if you suspect someone that's impeding on something good that's coming in your life, that's a partnership, and you're sensing the devious behavior, and maybe it's really uncomfortable for you. Maybe it's asking you to seek it, speak it out loud, seek the justice, and move on. The 3 of Cards in reverse, 3 of Cups in reverse is always kind of like shady energy to me too. Third party, kind of cheating, kind of being duplicitous, but we're gonna see. Okay, I'm wildly vast, different energies, man. Okay, 2 of Cups. What is 2 of Cups doing here? Wow. Okay, like bursts and bursts of clarity, like intense clarity, like not just an aha moment on steroids, on massive amounts of stimulants, maybe some meth, maybe some, also with maybe the divine spirit just like taking your brain and shaking it up, making the light come out. I don't know why this imagery is coming out. It's been a long day. But you have the Ace of Swords and the Moon in reverse. The Moon in reverse, the Moon is very, very powerful about illusions, deceit, things in the dark, things you can't see. When it's in reverse, it's something coming to light, something that's very clear. And with the Ace of Swords, that's like intense clarity. And you've got this 9 of Cups. It's like this satisfaction, like, and I feel like it's so joyous for you. This one's blissful, like you feel so free. And Sagittarians, you guys love to be free and fly and move with the winds. Like, again, I mentioned that earlier, that air signs can be mistaken with fire signs. Fire signs, I think, can be mistaken for air. It's like they're both masculine energies. They're both faster moving. They're both go-getters. Is this like in relation to love, though? I need to see how the story unfolds. Okay, tell me about the Devil in reverse. Why is the Devil in reverse here? Okay. What is the problem? Like, I don't think I've ever said this in a reading before, but I don't think there is a problem. As a tarot reader, and as like every tarot reader advice that I've ever seen, you're not supposed to say that. You're always supposed to have, there's always some sort of block or some sort of challenge. But if I were to say anything, I feel like there is no problem, and it's freaking you out that there's no problem. There's no issue. There's no drama. There's no problem to solve. You guys, especially if you have air in your chart, sometimes even fire in your chart, like, you can ruminate, like create problems just so you can be the hero and swoop in and solve your own problem. Y'all aren't like a dramatic sign. Like you're not somebody like a Leo, for example. Like a Leo definitely creates drama when they're bored because they need some sort of excitement, because their challenge is more about sitting still and learning to be still with themselves. True, like that's growth in a true Leo, like can tame the lion. But y'all don't need that as much. But I'm getting the feeling that you have this, you've got this insight, you've got this wisdom. It's been there with you for a long time. And now you're ready to move on to this next chapter. Like I feel like this chapter of love, this chapter of a partnership, this chapter of doing something new. And you're like, oh shit, well, hold on. Like I need to analyze all the potential issues. I don't see any. You've got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. They're all pentacly. Oh, I just realized that. I know like on the surface that's like financial constraints, materialistic constraints, they're all in the reverse. Like that's not stopping you. Perhaps you're still then tied I think you might be tied to certain past versions of yourself that maybe were sneaky or tried to do things quickly or tried to take the shortcut, tried to win at all costs because you were like, it's impossible for something to be this easy. No, it's not. It's really not. We have been designed and programmed to think that things that come easily like aren't really things that are worthy. No, they are. That's ridiculous, dumb programming. We all need to get out of it. Like, we didn't come to this world, to this planet to suffer. Yes, there's pain. Yes, there is suffering that exists as a byproduct, but we didn't come here to perpetually suffer. Okay, oh my gosh. Tell me about why is justice here for the advice? Like, not a single fire card either. Of course. What is going on? Okay. That's what it is. I feel there's something here about maybe a partnership that you currently have, an old partnership, it's like a duo. It's not like, and it could be a group dynamic, but I'm feeling like it's very specific to a person that I feel like you're tied to, and it's not healthy. And you feel, because Sag, you're so optimistic and happy, and you don't like to watch people suffer. Like you feel like you could take the bullet more for them. Like you could deal with it better. So you just will put on the stress. You'll put the world on your shoulders. Leos do that too. Let this person suffer. I know that sounds real shady and kind of shitty, but this person is not the soul tribe or the soulmate that I think you thought that they were. Pause. Take a minute, pause. Like, the justice here is like feeling okay, like not responsible for someone else's pain. I feel like it's time to move on. Like, you have seen, and you know, you're not blind that this person, that this has some very unhealthy components. Does this mean that you never have to see they again? No. But it's time for you to break free. Break free, break free. That's the phrase. You need to break free. The energy that's surrounding you is something very different than this. And I'm wondering if there's already, like maybe you can sense it, or there's like little like raindrops of it, like little speckles, if you're single, or if you're, because it feels kind of romantic. Like, this feels kind of like an actual, like a partner, that somebody you're in a relationship with. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here for the outcome? Again, what? There's zero fire. There's one fire on this board. Y'all are, I kind of feel like this is not your energy. The outcome, that's them. Let them flounder. This was not going to be stable long term. This was not going to be a long-term commitment. This was not going to be something that brought you like really that eternal, like Sagittarius, I know that you're like, you are a free-floating sign. You do like exploration. You're deeply philosophical. You don't like to feel tied down. Even conventional relationships to you can feel suffocating. But you still, like, you're human. You still want to know that someone's dependable, or you can count on them in the future. People who are in this group, this kind of soul tribe, you know, like, you need to feel home. And I don't know if this person is home. Take it step by step, like, let them spy on you, or like let yourself start the process of learning about something else, like learning about something different, separating yourself. This could be like a business partnership too, because there's no cup. This is nuts. There's no cups, and there's like no fire. There's no wands. This is all air and pentacle energy. Wild. This is all very, this is all like very reality based, grounded on this 3D plane. It feels like it could be a business partnership. Maybe a business partnership too, that's like linked to something romantic. But it could just be an isolated romantic or business, one or the other. Yeah, because I'm not seeing any love. I see like no love on the board. Legit no cup energy. Except for the one that represents you, the energy that surrounds you. You are learning to love yourself. Okay, I haven't been doing this with all the signs, but I just want any final messages, clarification for Sagittarius. Okay. Yeah, okay. Again, 2 of Cups on fire, the Lovers. This is what you need. This is why it feels so freaking romantic. Gemini energy. It might not be, but 2 of Cups and the Lovers, it's very, that feels like just very entrenched in the heart. Use your intuition. Continue, as I should say, to use your intuition. Let this old cycle, the cycle is dead. It's done. I'm not reading this world in reverse as like a cycle. It hasn't ended completely because you're fretting, but it needs to end. It's done. It's complete. You've done it. This is very interesting. And still on the bottom of the deck, Knight of Swords in reverse. Fire. Like, don't take my advice at all. Maybe all the other signs need to use fire more. Like, for you specifically, I mean, this is telling me that you just need to be. You just need to, like, you need to be comfortable not drowning in somebody else's pain. You are free. You're mentally free. Like, that's what's awesome. Like, the air signs, I feel like, are going through it with their mental anxiety. I don't think you are. I think you're in a really cool, curious, embarking on a new endeavor. I think you're in a really cool spot. Your mind is free. Embrace this. Embrace it. Embrace it. Acknowledge it. Be grateful for it. Say thank you. Leave the other stuff behind. That's better than the Hurts song, right? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, Sag, that's what I have for you. I'll be back in a couple weeks. I do not have extendeds yet, but if you are interested in a personal reading, check out the link in the description box below. Mwah! I love y'all. Stay free, as my boy Russ would say.